This is It Was a Thing on TV.
Total Red Man has ever done something like this to me!
It's, time!
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the dregs of humanity!
Minisode 19, Submission 1206, Fuji Vice. Fuji Vice was a short segment that aired on WWF Tuesday Night Titans in 1985 on the USA Network. Well, guys, it is the birthday of one of the legendary icons of 1980s professional wrestling, Mr. Fuji. And let's be honest, when you think of the WWF at this time, you always have to think about Mr. Fuji. Because, come on, he's Mr. Fuji. He's got a beard, he's got a top hat, and he's got a cane, and he's always mysterious, and he has a laugh. Around 1985, the WWF had their talk show slash sketch comedy show, Tuesday Night Titans, where they would have the stars of the WWF in various skits. And one recurring series was a series of segments with Mr. Fuji and one of his wrestlers, the magnificent Don Muraco, in various sketches. And all the shows would have Fuji at the start of the title. So there was one called Fuji General, which had Mr. Fuji and Don Muraco on General Hospital. There was one called Fuji Bandito, which had Mr. Fuji and Don Muraco in a Western. But the most famous one of all is something called Fuji Vice. Because in 1984, a little show would hit the pop culture zeitgeist called Miami Vice. And so, what does the WWF do? They decide to make fun of it with Mr. Fuji and Don Muraco in a skit called Fuji Vice. So guys, are you ready for this?
I can't not be ready for this.
All right.
This is going to be good.
Mr. Fuji and Don Muraco playing police detectives, trying to stop a drug kingpin. Here we go. So we got these kids playing volleyball right here. And
Because kids do play volleyball in hoodies on the beach.
oh no, there's a dead body!
And the ball rolled right down next to it.
There's a body over here! What? Oh my god.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Shot to the beach. Shot to the town. Some guy with a
It's amazing how Miami looks nothing like Jersey.
This dude must have been keeping some pretty fast company. Look at this. That bracelet must have been a gift from a Seahawk. All the victims get one. This is definitely drug-related. Must mean a shipment's coming down pretty soon.
Ooh.
Probably a big one.
Nice mustache.
Easy, lady.
Where's the crime? It's like, where's the crime
for
team?
years. I can't believe he'd get mixed up in something like this. Drugs.
Don't worry.
Oh no.
Angelica.
Angelica. Here come two of our
Your
vice
mustache is
presidents.
crooked, bro.
What do we got here, Lieutenant?
That dude didn't die at Sancho, that's for sure.
Our man here was wasted because of a big coke deal coming down. Street Hawk must be moving his stuff on the streets pretty soon. Our friend here must have gotten in the way somehow.
Juan, my poor Juan.
Juan!
How does she fit in all of this?
She claims she's this guy's sister, Angelica. Says she hasn't seen him for years. I don't see the family resemblance myself.
What are you saying?
Duh!
Look, the Seahawk wasted this guy pretty good. But even in mint condition, I wouldn't fit you two for a match set.
We'll take it from here, Lieutenant. The Seahawk's about to lose his wings. Don't worry, we'll get him.
Or her.
This doesn't look like woman's work to me. This guy was taken out
Look,
by...
don't rule down anybody. Maybe we haven't caught the Seahawk for a while because we've been on the wrong scent. Look, check in with me, boys.
Later, Lieutenant.
Angelica. Lieutenant was way out of line here. My partner and I are going to get the guy who offed your brother. Don't worry about a thing. You're in good hands now. Come on, we'll get you home.
You throw a drink for a poor working girl and you've got yourself a deal.
Sexy sex man.
So you see, Angelica, I believe everything you told us.
It's true. I don't know why your lieutenant is acting the way that he is, but I don't trust him. Ron must have gotten mixed up with the wrong crowd, but I think he was trying to go straight. I'm sure that he was on his way to the police when the Seahawk caught him.
The Seahawk bite off more than he could chew this time.
Well, what's your plan?
The Seahawk's going to be bringing some cocaine to town. He's going to want some buyers to take it off his hands. Well, you're looking at him, and we got $250,000 of the squad's money to play with.
The stakes are high.
You don't think that Lieutenant could be behind this, do you?
It's possible. I know he's...
Oh, about Mr. Fuji's like, eh.
And driving some new wheels?
He's cool, all right, but I'll keep an eye on him. We'll hit the pavement, set up a meeting with the Seahawk, and tell him we're interested in buying what he's selling.
Then we nail him.
Now how about we go back to my place?
After you get the Lieutenant off the streets, I'm all yours.
Let's pound.
Boing!
Oh gosh. This looks like a job for research. That lady looks familiar?
Let's try our first informant, Matty the Mouth.
Oh, very good, very good.
You got a quarter?
Yeah, here.
You see, kids,
I'll pay you back
back in the day,
Hold on, what is...
Yeah, here.
I'll pay you back next week.
You got a quarter, I'll pay you back next week!
you see, kids, back in the day, when you were on the street and you needed to make a phone call, you get into these things called phone booths, and you use these things called quarters, and you insert the quarter in the phone booth, and you make the phone call.
Yeah. And look at Don Muraco, Mr. Fuji, they're having no luck. They're trying to find all the leads. Nope.
Sorry.
Oh, right. They got something.
We're in the game.
Alright. Clap hands. Alright.
Yeah. All right, now they're gonna find the Seahawk.
This $250,000 can buy a lot of happiness.
Too bad it belongs to the department.
Don't be surprised if it gets lost in the scuffle during the arrest. It could very easily find its way into our pockets.
Oh boy.
I'm Morocco. This is Fuji. We're here to see the Seahawk.
Okay.
Sure. Get in here.
You two little boys lost?
We're here on business.
You don't look like businessmen.
Too bad. We had $250,000 to invest in the import business. But if you're not interested, we're in the wrong place.
Wait a minute. Why didn't you say you wanted some imports? We have a special today on a little nose candy.
Ooh.
$250,000 can get you a snootful.
I
Ooh.
want to deal with the Seahawk personally.
Who is this dude?
Don't worry about him. He's okay. He's from out of town. I want to get him a little something to chase his blues away.
Let me see your business card. The Seahawk can't be too careful. Impressive credentials. I'm sure the Seahawk will be glad to see you. Wait here.
We're about to become rich heroes, partner.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Which is weird because Fuji's a heel. Anyway.
What?
Angelica.
Thanks.
I don't get it.
You will.
What? Angelica was the Seahawk all along? What?
Where's the Seahawk?
You're looking at him. Or her.
I don't believe this, Angelica.
This is unfathomable.
Unbelievable.
Deliver $250,000. Some present.
Well, just remember, like, Juan could be your
What are
brother.
you gonna do to her?
Duh.
The same thing that happened to Juan.
You killed your own brother?
Juan worked for me. Then he got smart and wanted to go into business for himself. Try to take away some of my best customers.
The Seahawk doesn't like competition.
I should have never hired a man. You can't trust them. Turk, tie him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's coming from the wrong angle.
Nobody will try to stop us with 2 detectives tied to the front of the boat.
They're like, oh, I can't get out of the...
You know, it's not that hard to,
get out of the rope. Oh, look! The Coast Guard's here and the cops.
You guys are really rank amateurs, you know that?
Yeah.
This is the police department. Please raise your hands and drop your weapon.
It does look like it's very tightly wrapped around him.
Local cocaine trafficking. Lieutenant, can you make a comment, please?
What's going on here? Wait. Somebody gotta get a credit for this.
Is this one of the largest rings? Just a moment. Can you? What's this behind? Can you make a comment here, Lieutenant?
We're the ones. We're the ones who knew about.
And who are you, gentlemen? Who are you?
Vice Detectives Muraco and Fuji. We're the ones who knew about the drug ring.
And are you expecting a reward?
Reward? Of course we don't. 2 honest cops like us, we don't want any reward. We do it for our country.
And you knew all along that the Seahawk was behind this?
That's right.
Very good thinking. From A to Z, we had it.
I cannot. Wait. Hold on. I cannot believe the U.S. government actually allowed a Coast Guard ship to be used for that purpose.
I'm guessing it was a prop.
Yeah, probably.
Well, who knows? It said Coast Guard, so, and it had numbers. It may have been legitimate, but
Well, a maritime vessel registered with the United States government is going to have numbers on it.
Yeah.
Everything else is just, paint.
Okay, so let's get into the best part. So, Don Muraco and Mr. Fuji were showing this to Vince on Tuesday Night Titans. And so Vince watched the whole thing. So now, after this is done, we're now going to hear Vince's reaction to this, because this is so freaking gold. Okay, here we go.
I have to see this.
You have exceeded the previous Fuji pieces.
Oh, thank you very much.
This without a doubt, is definitely the worst one. There's no doubt. This is horrible. That's the worst piece of acting. I mean, the cuts, the shots.
Week in and week out again.
Mr. Fuji's like, yeah, you tell him, Don. Yup.
Lack of taste and talent.
You sit here ridiculing that, man. You just see a genius piece like that. I heard through the grapevine now that they're talking about a supporting actor role nomination for Mr. Fuji.
By the way, I noticed the LJN.
Mr. Fuji's going to get us something you can buy in an athletic shop. We'll be back as we continue with more TNT. Stay with us.
The only thing Mr. Fuji's going to get is something in an athletic shop. But yeah.
I do notice the LJN ring and figures on the coffee table down there.
Yeah, it was a nice touch.
Very nice touch.
That was so awesome.
What the hell was that?
You know what fueled that whole skit?
What?
Cocaine.
don't you mean the nose candy that Angelica was having?
Yeah. Juan was her brother. Sure. Yeah. How many people named Angelica have a brother named Juan? Okay.
Yeah.
God.
My God, that was the worst piece of crap I've ever seen.
Mike.
I don't even know how to react. I don't know. I've seen better acting in student films.
That's the joke.
I didn't. Wait. I didn't tell you what age student. I wasn't talking about college age. I was talking about preschool.
But all we can say is, in 1985, Mr. Fuji and Don Muraco gave us a very legendary thing on TV. And dear Lord, was that great.
Was it really?
But Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas, they are not.
Until Don Muraco comes out with the music video singing Heartbeat, and yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Mr. Fuji. God bless you. And we'll see you with some more stuff real soon. Wow!
Here's a breakdown for next weekend. And this week, you have to do the wrestling roundup on the Terry and the Fake Chief show.
This is the same as last week. And the week before. Mr. Fuji's throwing salt again.
No, see? He's throwing salt in Sergeant Slaughter's eyes.
But why is he throwing salt at all?
Because he wants to win.
I mean, what's his backstory? Was he a failed chef? Did critics say his food was too bland, which caused his restaurant to close? And now he just carries salt with him wherever he goes.
No, he just throws it because he has it.